Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, Rhett Lauder.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Ready to go. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. That misses the zone. Counts full, 3-2. Swing and a ground ball to first. One up, one down. Here's Ketel Marte.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Right through there for a strike. Lauder, in his rookie season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One out, bases empty. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's Mike Trout. And a foul ball. Strike 2. 2 outs. Base is empty. This one in the air, center field. Cruz moving under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And we're back. And today's starting pitcher, Jake Irvin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball one there.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Out to short. In plenty of time to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now Jackson Chorio. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Crawford for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, You want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. Fouled off to the right. Runner on the go. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. The changeup missing, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. Next offering is fouled back. Ripped on a line to center. Cruz snags it, and there's one down. And here is Cal Raleigh.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
On the ground. And foul ball. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball. And it gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Doyle under it. Drops into the glove, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And there's a ball. And that's through there for a strike. 3-2
3
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fly ball down the line. Ohtani on the move. He can't squeeze it, and it drops in foul. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Up next for the Pirates, Vinny Pasquantino. There's a strike. Smith gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one fouled off.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt. A good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Out to center. Trout settles under it. And there's one down. Isaac Paredes, the next Pirate to hit. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Ward makes the grab, and there's two down. And next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air, left field. Ward puts it away, and that's the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Louder back to work. Fastball is outside. Next offering is down low. What a stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On to first, and Turner is retired. Back to the top of the lineup. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Marte, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Squirts away a little bit. Neto. They take the force out number 3. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the right fielder, Brenton Doyle. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
The next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. Next offering misses down and away. On the ground to 3rd. Tosses to first. One up, one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Grounded out his first time. And ball 1. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. On the ground to 3rd. Throws to first in time. And that quickly 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Garcia. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fastball is outside. And there's a foul ball.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Start of the fourth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Mike Trout. Trout, 33 years old, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And that is out of play.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. And a big swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Cal Raleigh digs in now. 0 for 1 so far. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Gets a piece and it stays 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Fourth inning underway, no score. That one misses, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss down on strike. Back here at PNC Park, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. On the ground, right side. Marte handles, throws to first. 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands. Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
And that one misses up and in. And a count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. Trout sizing it up, and there's 2 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Vinny Pasquantino. In the air to left center. Trout sizes this one up, and that ends the inning. And we're back, ready now for the 5th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Ryan O'Hearn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one ripped. Going back. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Now it's the DH, Dominic Canzone. Fly to right his first time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And that's in the dirt. And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Left field. Chourio makes his way towards it. Hauls it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That's off the mark. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's towards center. Cruz under it. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Isaac Paredes. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0.
No strike.
That's a little bit low.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0. Peyton Smith getting ready to hit. And that one off the outside edge.
1-0.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. And this is inside. Urban, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And he takes it himself for the out. Brenton Doyle, the next Pirate to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And that one is in the dirt. 2-2. And that one is inside.
Okay.
And that's ball 4.
Take your bait.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Swinging a foul straight back. And takes low for ball 1.
1-1.
Man at first, one away. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And now a man into scoring position. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. And he grounds one back up the middle into the outfield, base hit. The throw in. And back to first safely he goes. A run comes in the play. 1 down. And here Danny Young on the pitch here.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
On the ground to first. To second, and it pulls the shortstop off the bag. 2 on, 1 out. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one. Double play ball to second. To Crawford for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's the catcher to hit, Will Smith. to the left side, but it is well foul. Young, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Fouled off left side.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. Hard hit to third. Whips it across, and they get the out on Smith. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. All set for the top of the sixth. Justin Turner now.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 51, J-Bay.
In the dirt, and that's ball one. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one in the dirt, 2-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's to third. Paredes zips it to first. Turner is out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 2. That pitch in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ball one there. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That's down and in.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Just misses with that one. Inside ball 4.
A great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Marte in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that one hammered. Chourio makes the catch. Out number 2. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Outside low, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a base hit up the middle. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
1-0.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Ripped to short. They get the force. And that is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the 6th. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Young back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 5-zip. So up next, Isaac Paredes. This to third, and that chance handled. Over to first. Great pick. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Pavin Smith. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Next pitch just misses, and it's 1-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Up next for the Pirates, Brenton Doyle. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and that is that. Back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Cal Raleigh. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lined into right. Makes the grab, 1 away. Ryan O'Hearn now at the plate.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Chorio racing over to make the catch. 2 down, base is empty. Here now the Red Sox DH, Dominic Canzone. Up the middle, and that one handled. Fires over to first, and that'll do it. And we're back, and now it's going to be Zach Neto. Sean Armstrong on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Garcia, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's fouled away. Fastball is outside. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And gone! And they add a pair. It's 7-0. Jackson Chorio, the next Pirate to hit. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And downstairs.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
O'Neal Cruz will hit next. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is downstairs. Ground ball up the middle. Finds its way through, base hit.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Smith stands in now, looks at that one inside. In the air, center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. So a man aboard at the plate for Pittsburgh, Vinny Pasquantino. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Trout is there. And makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close. Singy, let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
On the ground, could be 2. Neto for 1. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. J.P. Crawford up next for the Red Sox. You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not in the Hall
of your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out of my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And that's a fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. So man aboard, and now the DH, Pavin Smith. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Up the middle. Onto O'Hearn.
Yep,
one gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now Brenton Doyle. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Neto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout under it. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-0. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
He makes the grab, and that's the third out. All set to start the ninth in this one. And stepping in for Boston, Ketel Marte. Thompson back to work. And that skips in the dirt. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth. And now Mike Trout, 1 for 3.
Mike Trout.
Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. Now only 1 out remaining. So now we see Ohtani at the plate. He homered earlier in this one, and it's not his first at Comerica Park.
Yeah, that's right.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Pirates